everybody, it's Kathy Young here from Accelerate Business Consultancy, and today we're talking about hats. And in business, when we talk about wearing hats, we're talking about how many hats do you wear? Do you wear too many hats in your business? Do you, for instance, wear the accounting hat and the bookkeeping hat? And then later in that day you'll go, oh, hang on, need to change hats. Now I'm going to be the salesman hat. So you change into a salesman's hat and you go out and sell your business. And then do you change your hat and go, oh, now I need to be the accountant in the business? There's so many roles that business owners, we have to fulfill. And when we're a small business, the list is really, really long. So what we want to talk today is about how many hats do you wear? And we're going to discuss wearing hats. We're going to talk about as well how your awesome space. Which hat is your awesome space? So is it this one here? Is it the accounting hat? Is it the networking hat? Which hat allows you to be at your best in your business? So we're going to talk about your awesome space. We're going to talk about what impact working in your awesome space has on your business. And we're going to talk about as well the time audit, which allows us to find where we should be working, because it's really important to determine exactly where we should be working. So if you're a small business owner and this is of interest to you, stick around. If you're not a small business owner but you know someone who is, then forward this to them. Share this with them, because you never know if they learn what their awesome space is. And to do that, we have to carry out a time audit. Then what we can do is after that, then we can determine where we sit really closely, really well, and then we can make things better. So I'll take off the networking hat and we'll get to the awesome space. Now, the awesome space is where you are at your best in your business. So what is it? Usually it's something that you truly love. So if it's something that do you love to network? Do you love to do the bookkeeping? Do you love to get on the phone and contact new leads? Whatever it is that you're awesome at, that's usually the time you love to spend, and that's the thing that you'll go to first in the day. But what we need to determine is where we're awesome, and then also pop tasks in all quadrants. Now we can do that with the time audit here. Now the time audit has 4 quadrants in it. The time audit, quadrant 1, we've got urgent and important. You know, that's the pressing problems, the deadlines that have to be met, the urgent meetings. They're really important. So urgent and important is quadrant number 1. Quadrant number 2 is non-urgent but important. And this is a really important one as well. So that's things like planning, preparation, prevention of things happening and going wrong, reviewing things to make them better, relationship building, working in your genius. This is usually where you really love to be working. And there will be other things as well that are in your business that are not urgent but really important, and they're crucial to the success of your business. Now then we go to quadrant 3, and that's the urgent but not important. You know, that's the phone calls that come in from the customers. Can you help me solve this right now? The email responses that you have to make. Some meetings, not all, but some. Interruptions, staff coming in and interrupting your day and not allowing you to keep working in your flow zone. And time sinks, things that sink where time just seems to go, and you look up and you go, an hour has passed and I don't know what I've achieved. So that's quadrant 3, that's the urgent and not important. And then quadrant 4, this one here, is the not urgent and not important. So that's this is the distraction quadrant. And these are tasks that we might like to do but really don't serve a purpose in the business. And hi Jamie, how are you? Nice to see you. And what the 4th quadrant is that's the trivia, that's the time wasters, that's the escape activities, the internet browsing, the binge watching Netflix, Facebook. If it's not for business and it hasn't got a purpose, Facebook usually sits in the not urgent and the important part. So the time audit is the way in which we can now find where our jobs sit and where we sit in our awesome space. So what we want to do is we want to write down all the tasks that we do in quadrant 1 that are urgent and important. Then quadrant 2 is non-urgent but important. Quadrant 3, urgent but not important. Or quadrant 4, not urgent, not important. Now the not urgent and the not important, they're going to be detonated during the business day, because really they're not important to the success. If they're not moving you one step closer to your outcome, then they're gone. They're not helping your business. So what you want to do is create your own time audit. Have a look here. You can take a screenshot of that if you want, or if you want, just in the comments there, pop that me please, and I'll send you a copy of this time audit, because the difference this can make in your business is enormous. Because what we find then is that these 2 quadrants up the top are super important, but the most important quadrant often is quadrant 2. So we need to find quadrant 2, and we need to determine exactly what it is. Hi Susie, how are you? Lovely to see you there. What we want to do is quadrant 2 is the non-urgent but important, and this is the stuff that is critical, absolutely critical, and I do say critical to the success of your business. So if you're a business owner and you would like a copy of this, in the comments please type me please, and I'll email that to you. We'll send it straight through. So if that's something that would make you special. Now, what we also need to do in relation to this time audit is find our awesome space. At the beginning of the video, I was talking about how when we spend time in our awesome space, we're super productive. It's usually stuff that we love to do. Now, I don't know about you, I love networking. I love going out and meeting new people and spending time getting to know new people and seeing if there's ways in which I can help their business. Now, if there isn't, that's okay. I still love meeting those people, because you just never know. There might be something, another way that we can value add to their business. I love to give. So if you'd like one of these, I'll give you one of these. Just type me too. But what is it for you? Where do you sit in your awesome space? Are you someone who's amazing at creating content? And that's what you love to do. So if you love to create content for your business, or you love to plan for your business, or you love doing the books, my husband loves the bookkeeping side of business. That's his absolute forte. And he's amazing at it. And he loves spending time in that. And he'll do that over everything else. However, he's got to make sure that he's got time to do that, because there's phone calls, there's urgent emails, there's all sorts of things that we need to do in our business on a daily basis that have to be attended to. But by using the time audit here and determining what can be detonated, what can you get rid of during your work business day, and what's urgent but not important, often they're things that we can then delegate to someone else. So if you use this time audit to find where all of the jobs that you do sit in your day, and then what you also do is find what you truly love, because when you get rid of this quadrant here, quadrant number 4, and when you delegate the urgent but not important, how much more time does that give you? You'll be amazed. What you also can do is when you put down the tasks that you do in here, put the amount of time next to them that they take. How much time do you spend on Facebook during your workday? And if it's on a mobile, you can get that tracking screen device, and it will actually tell you how much time you're spending on your screen, and how much time you're spending on Facebook, how much time on emails. So you can see how much time is it, and you can track that. And you can either cut it down or start by cutting it down and then get rid of it during the business day. Use it outside, that's fantastic. But what we truly, truly need to do is do a time audit. So if you are a business owner and you've liked what you've heard about your awesome space, about wearing too many hats, because we all do as business owners often, particularly when we're small business owners and just starting out, and business owners that we talk to often are wearing far too many hats. So if you want to take the time audit, find out where you can gain some more time in the bottom of the page here, and then you'll be able to work on the non-urgent but important part of your business, growing your business, working on your business. Make that a daily habit, a daily activity that you do, and grow your business on a daily basis. And you will see incremental results that by the end of the year, when we were back in January and doing all our planning, it will allow us to go back and to create jobs that we want in our business. So remember, if you would love one of these time audits, and I can see that Susie does, so looking forward to Susie sending this to you, then please pop your name in the comments there, and I'll send you a copy of the time audit. All right, that's it for now. Lovely to chat with you. Chat next time. Bye-bye.